In our remaining moments, I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to talk about one of my favorite places to go and visit because there's so much to actually see.
I'm so envious.
We call eye candy, and that's not the name of our guest.
No.
That's the Grand Canyon is who we're talking about, and we have one of the Rangers with us.
Ranger Lori.
Ranger Lori. Lori Rome is here. Hello, Lori. Welcome to Travel Show Live.
Good afternoon from Grand Canyon.
How are things going out there in the Grand Canyon?
Oh, beautiful as always. Nice crystal clear blue skies, warm temperatures.
Oh, the warm temperature. I love warm temperatures. I would imagine this time of year it is kind of warm. All right, Steve O'Brien, our co-host du jour and personal friend, has never been to the Grand Canyon. Now, we've all seen the beautiful pictures of the Grand Canyon. No, that's okay. Someplace you just haven't made it to. We're all right with that.
Can I still ride a burro?
Can you ride a burro still?
In the Grand Canyon?
I don't think so.
Or maybe is that...
no, you ride a mule.
A
what
mule.
do you want? You want to get on a wheelbarrow?
Mule.
A mule,
No.
okay. Mule, burro, donkey,
nobody
horse.
calls it a burro.
What's the difference, Ranger Lori? It's some kind of four-legged
Lori,
thing.
he's derailed the interview already. I'm sorry about that. But for a first-timer that's never been, what do you recommend we do?
Wow. Well, Grand Canyon is just one of those spectacular places on Earth.
Yeah.
It really is a land of extremes, and there's a ton to see and do here. For just general things to do, I think the first thing is obviously take in the scenery. As you'd mentioned, if you've seen it in pictures, it really doesn't capture the true beauty of this place. It's something you'd want to see in person. As Roosevelt says, the one great sight which everyone should see.
Yeah.
Didn't Roosevelt preserve the Grand Canyon? Or was that
Well, he helped
already
start that
preserved?
process along. Yes, he did, as a national monument.
Am I legally required to take a whitewater rafting
You have
ride?
to. Yes, absolutely. You should.
Okay.
Yeah, I love
right.
that idea.
Okay.
How long does it take to see the Grand Canyon? Do we need a couple of days?
I'm saying
an
a month.
afternoon?
Gotta be
You're
a
saying
month.
a month. What do you think?
Well, any time you have is perfect.
Yeah.
Of course, you could spend a lifetime here and not see it all, but even if you just have an afternoon, there's lots to see and do. The more time, obviously, the merrier. If you are interested in a river trip, sounds like you might be, that's the kind of thing you would need days to potentially weeks to enjoy. But if you have just a day or afternoon, there's still a lot to do.
Can we go to the National Park Service website? What's that website? Is it nps.gov?
It is nps.gov and /GRCA for Grand Canyon.
I love that. That's good because that is, a lot of times we forget that it is a national park and that you guys take good care of it, so that's a good place to start for our trip planning there. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Which side of the Grand Canyon do most of us see as visitors?
Well, we get almost 5 million visitors a year, and the majority come right to the South Rim. We're about 4 hours from Phoenix, 5 from Las Vegas. The North Rim, it's 4 more hours just from the South Rim. The place is very extreme. It's huge. Both sides are beautiful. One's real quiet, and one is really busy.
There you go. But it does take a little bit of planning if you're going to a place where a lot of the tourists aren't, correct?
Correct. The South Rim is the main destination. That's where the bulk of our traffic goes, and it's where you can find most of the visitor services, hotels, restaurants, campgrounds, ranger stations, things like that.
And in our remaining seconds, literally, of this hour, what is that glass structure thing you can walk on? That's not part of the National Park Service, right?
That's correct. It's one of our frequently asked questions. The Grand Canyon Skywalk is actually on the Wallapai tribal land, so it's closer to Las Vegas. It's not in National Park Service land.
Okay, very good. But definitely, if you're in the neighborhood, stop by that as well. Lori, thanks for doing this.
Sure, and don't forget that August 15th and 16th are fee-free days in the national park, so it's a good time to come visit.
That's a perfect time to visit. There you go. That's right. You can save it. Thank you, Ranger. I appreciate that. All right, well, that's it for this edition of Travel Show Live. For those of you watching online, we've got the bonus hour coming up.